German Shepherd dogs are one of the smartest dog breeds in the world. Interestingly, for this very reason, they tend to be either very easy to train or very difficult to train. Here are two things you should never let your German Shepherd dog do. Never let it be in the lead. Always make sure you are in charge and you are the one offering guidance and leadership. This way, you're able to always maintain your dog's respect, and when you have the respect of a German Shepherd dog, you have the best of a German Shepherd dog. The second thing that you should never do, however, can be something that you yourself cause because of trying to enforce your leadership, which is to never make your German Shepherd dog upset. No matter what, avoid putting your dog in such an emotional situation, because when you do, they become suddenly non-responsive. In fact, you could have taught them everything you're instructing them to do, but simply because of the way they feel, they will ignore you, and this can drive you mad if you're not a patient person. So avoid making your German Shepherd dog upset. As much as you try to offer leadership, find a good balance and make sure that the relationship is developing with ease. Sit. Good boy. Very good. Down. Yes. Good. Yes. Good girl. Like and follow. Hi guys, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Zoe, a 16-month-old German Shepherd with a zest for life, as you can see. Obviously, she has no training at all. So, I mean, you can see, right? It's a bit tricky. We are doing our little dance because that's the only way I can get her to start to flow with my rhythm. Right now, she's doing her own thing, right? And if I attempt to try to force her into my way, she's going to become more hesitant and more resistant. And she's very strong. She's very energetic, very strong, very powerful dog. So if I try to force her into my dynamic, I'm just going to struggle more. So instead of doing that, I'm trying to find a balance where I go into her flow and try to bring her into my flow. So that's what the dance is all about. For now, I'm just trying to get her to walk in a circle with me without doing too much, as you can see. So if we're able to do that, then it means that we can begin somewhere. So let's see how that goes. And of course, I want to try to keep her on one side. So this is where it begins. Before I take her outside and try to do a walk with her, I'm going to just use this space to try to help her figure out that that's a far more comfortable way to walk with me than everything else she might want to do. Of course, she's looking forward to exploring every time she's free. So, I mean, if I allow her, she will move around. So that's going to help me ease up into her flow. And then if I'm able to get into her rhythm, I can gradually veer her more into mine. Good. Very good. As you can see, she's loving. She's loving. She's just, misguided. So we're going to be offering her the guidance that she needs. This way. Yes, very good. So Zoe understands when I want to move now. And what that means. When I want to move, it's a simple walk. We're getting to explore the area together. And there is no tug of war. She only gets the prong correction when she makes the wrong move. So she's going to be answering that question to herself. What's the wrong move? And when she gets the answers to that question, she's going to do less and less of that. Very good. Yes. Very good. Notice how gentle her walk is. And if you watch the video from the beginning, I didn't need to do much correction with the prong. And, the walk is gentle. She's not trying to pull or anything. So it's just an indicator that she appreciates the dynamic that we're in. We're just taking a casual walk and she understands that perfectly. So we're introducing Zoe to her first treats. chicken sausage chopped up into small pieces. Let's see if she likes it. She's taking her time. Dropped it, she's not sure. She's picked it up again. I think she's chewing on it now. What do you think, Zoe? Like? You like it? Ah, yes, she definitely does. Okay, so we're good. That always gets them. Chicken sausage always gets them. Avoid usually trying to do too much moving your dog's body the way you want to move it, but rather adjust yourself to the position that you need your dog to be in, as long as you are in the position that you wanted both of you to be in to begin with. So it means if she's like this and I want her by my side, right now she's a bit diagonal. So if I want her um, evenly beside me, then if I did this, I would have used my body to correct it, but then I haven't accomplished what I really wanted because now we're facing her direction. So she's in the lead right now. But then when I go around with her, come back to where I started from facing you guys, I get her over here, then I am in the lead. I got her to where I want her to be, and now we're facing you guys instead. So that's what that's all about. Yes, very good. I've introduced her to treats, and that's also going well. So now I'm about to get to exercises that are going to use food as the positive reinforcer. So it's going to make things simpler on me and also much more enjoyable for her, right? And that's where we're going to start to build this beautiful relationship together. I'm going to start her off with just, getting her to come to me, and then I'll give her a reward. I'll do that a few times and then see how well she performs. And then I'll introduce her to the sit structure and the free structure. Zoe. Yes, very good. And this is just a basic practice of the recall. No. So when I move away from her, I will call her name. I'm not even going to use a come. I'm just going to use the name reinforcer. Call her name. And then if she comes towards me, she gets a treat. Zoe. Yes. Very good. And I'm going to try to stick to saying her name just once. I don't want to be repeating the name. And then what I also do is make sure that the treat is in the center of my body, because when she comes to me, I want it to be face to face. I don't want her somewhere on the side like that with me facing somewhere else. No. No. That's a simple way to prevent jumping, especially with big dogs. Meeting them with the knee. Sometimes you just need to do it once. Sometimes you need to do it a few more times. Zoe. Yes, very good. Body movement also counts because your gestures sometimes encourage the behavior. So, generally when you want a dog to come towards you, you don't move to them. You move away from them. So when I call her and she's hesitating, a way of luring her is to make the treat visible and to move backward to try to encourage her to come towards me. Yes, and of course, you can always use the leash to help out, but I always want to make that a last resort. Zoe. Yes. Good.
Like and follow.